Well, welcome to the Nikken brand night. It's Wednesday nights, and every Wednesday night we talk about a product. And I chose Jade Greenzymes because this is my number one nutritional, as many of you all know. Now, I want to thank Heather Abbott for all of these wonderful slides because she does so good in her creativity and her graphics and putting little things in there that we really ought to know, stats and things like that. So Nikken is a 50-year-old company. I've been with them for 25 of those years, and I'm very proud to say that. I am a dental hygienist of 48 years, and one of the biggest blessings that ever happened in my life was for me to get ill with some problems and then ended up with Nikken. So Nikken deals with the 5 areas of life. It is the air we breathe, the water we drink, the sleep we get, the nutrition we take in, and our natural entities and energy because we have 10 inches of snow and ice on the ground, but the sun has been full for the last 2 days, which definitely energized absolutely all of us. Nobody's in a bad mood with the snow. Want to talk about food matters, okay? Because it does. Good food, bad food, we always are wrestling. What do I have? And we are what we eat. Making healthy food choices is a challenge for many of us. Think about it. One of the most important decisions in every day is what we eat and drink. It is everyone's choice to eat healthy or not. And chances are, if you choose not too much, it's not going to come out good. It will not, you will not be on the healthy range. Our foods these days are overprocessed. There's not the nourishment in the food that there used to be. We have chemical additives that are sprayed around our vegetables that grow to kill the weeds and our wheat. We have environmental toxins and excess sugar consumption, which is horrible, fast food, and the list goes on and on. And look at this stat with the United States. Okay, look at the kids. 60% of them do not eat enough fruit, but 93 of them do not eat enough vegetables. And I'm going to tell you, they don't even know what the vegetables are. I went to the grocery yesterday. I got a bag of turnips. I'm going through the line, and the young lady said, turned to the bagger and said, "What are these things?" And he said, "I don't know." And she goes, "I don't know either." And I raised my head. I said, "I know. They're turnips." And they said, "Turnips?" And neither of them had ever heard about a turnip. Now, take a look at this stat. This is Canada, and I bet you a lot of the countries are like this. So, in 8 years, okay, the percentage went down 10% of what the adults consumed and the kids consumed. It's terrible. Our education is so much better, but yet the stats show that we're not consuming that. Got a little issue going with her screen, so let me go in and talk about the next part of it. Our body is burdened. Our liver and our kidneys have to cleanse out everything that we put in it and all of the chemicals and all that are in those things. Now, that can even apply to your nutritionals if you're picking a brand that is not pure and has fillers and additives in it. So we do put our body into a state of body burden. What we need to do is make little small changes each day that will make our body want the healthier foods. And that's what we're talking about. So we'll move on here. The good thing is supplements. We have supplementation, and we really need to supplement. But how do you pick one? I know when I was not feeling well back 30 something years ago, and I went to a reputable vitamin store and told them my one problem I had a lot more than that, but the one problem that I had, and they gave me 5 bottles for that one problem. Well, Nikken has a solution for that because for the problem that you're having, they put everything you need into that bottle. So that was a little disheartening. Plus, of course, back then they really didn't talk about veggie caps versus capsules that had petroleum in it and things like that. But that is a big issue these days. We have, when we're standing there looking, we have these things. We have our phones. They're encyclopedias. If there's a word on the ingredient list that you don't know, Google it. A lot of times it's a word for hidden sugar. So you want to know that. You also want to be able to know if you have allergies to gluten or whey or soy, anything like that, white flour even, that's gluten. But you need to be able to look it up and say, oh, I better not take that because it's just not going to work. Our gut is our second brain, and we have to feed it with really good food. All right. This next one, I'll get to it. This one talks about incorporating a variety of whole foods, unprocessed, into your diet. It is the most effective way to promote health, enhance your energy, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases long term. Okay, the dietary approach is supported by robust scientific evidence that is recommended by major health organizations worldwide. But this can mean a major lifestyle change. So, what we can do is start with small, healthy changes, like I was saying, that will add up and become giant steps. This talks about the supplements and the things that are on those. Sorry, I had some blank slides that popped up for some reason. And I want to thank Mary Bowser for this slide because it absolutely summarizes the Kenzen nutritionals. So when I said I was given 5 different bottles for my intestinal problem, when you look over here under gastrointestinal system, there are 3 choices that are there. All 3 of them for a different purpose, and all 3 of them have in there what you need for that. But tonight, we're focusing, as you see by my picture, on the Jade Green, which is part of the core system and really should be part of the core system. So we have Kenzen Jade Greenzymes and Kenzen Jade Greenzyme Citrus, as well as this little capsule, put it right in front of my face, that you could also take orally, and it is a veggie cap if you do not want to drink a green drink. We have a lot of schools in our area that green is one of their school colors. So for the athletes, that's a thing. Drink your green. Here we go. So Jade Greenzymes has a full balance of enzymes necessary for oxidizing fatty acids. It aids in the removal of waste and maintaining healthy bones and tissue. It is cold processed to retain natural enzyme activity and keep those enzymes alive. Remember that word enzymes, it's going to come into play here over and over and over again. That is also what I love about Nikken. The barley is cleaned with pine mag water. It is dried and is cold pressed. It's not heat pressed. It's not pushed together. There's some people who show me their vitamins, and I'd love to have a hammer just to see if I could break it apart. And they expect that to dissolve in their system? Yes, I don't think so. So we are USDA organic certified. We also are certified by the Quality Assurance International Group. We're kosher approved and we're vegan certified, gluten-free, and we are detoxifying. The main part of Jade Greenzymes is it alkalizes your body. That is wonderful. Stress causes acid. Our foods cause acid because a lot of times it's fast food, especially in the kids. They come out of school, they have to have maybe an hour or so for homework and then off to sporting things or off to piano lessons. They're constantly going, and so they eat in the car. That is never, never good. We're gluten-free and detoxifying, and it supports the skin elasticity, which helps prevent the signs of aging. Well, Jade Greenzymes have been out a little over 20 years. And I started on them right away because I trust Nikken. So 4 weeks later, all right, I'm out shopping and doing my errands and I run into friends. But 2 of the 5 friends I ran into that day said to me, in essence, the same thing. What are you doing now? And I said, well, why do you ask that? I mean, I didn't know if I looked good or bad. I had no idea. And they said, your skin is so vibrant. It has great color. And it hit me. I said, well, a month ago, I started taking a new nutritional by Nikken. And I said, that's the only thing I've done different. Now, they all knew that I've been playing around and using magnets, and they weren't so sure about that. But both of them looked, their eyes went cross like, you're doing what? But my skin and all of that is due to the Jade Greenzymes and now the pink collagen complex as well. It's a good blend. Now, here is the father of barley grass. This is a quote from Dr. Yoshi Higawara concerning Nikken's Jade Greenzymes formulation. Dr. Higiwara was a Japanese medical scientist dedicated 40 years to identifying the natural substance that would promote health and support the body's nutritional needs. His extensive research led him to discover the remarkable benefits of green barley grass, which he referred to as nature's perfect food. And here is the jar. And I tell you, if you have the jar with you, open it and just smell the aroma, see the deep green, because people will know the purity when they actually see this. There's nothing mixed in here but that barley grass. So the Kenzen Jade Greens were inspired by Dr. Higawara's work and his formulation to provide a concentrated essence of organic green barley grass. This supplement offers a combination of vitamins, minerals,
Higawara is known for his work with barley greens, a concentrated.
Isn't that funny? The phone picked it up. This supplement offers a combination of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, enzymes, and more, supporting overall wellness. Actually, this has in it 16 vitamins, 23 major minerals, 18 amino acids, 300 enzymes. I told you that word's going to come back into play. It is processed properly. It's not killed by heat. Then Nikken went in and added a second part to it. They took the jade green and they put a twist on it. And the twist indeed is the lemons you see here. It is organic lemon powder that goes in here. And oh, it adds such a nice zest. So here again, this is young barley grass composed of nutrients and minerals that help to maintain health, and it has a full balance of enzymes necessary for oxidizing fatty acids. Not only does it aid in the removal of waste, it helps to maintain healthy bones and tissues. That's why it's called nature's perfect food. Jade Greenzyme citrus is made with the juice of organic young barley grass harvested in its prime. Adding nutritious lemon flavor makes it a refreshing drink any time of the day or night. Now, I carry these in my purse. On the book for Dr. Higiwara, it says, if you look at the bottom, it says the ideal fast food. Well, when I'm out and about and have a list of errands, I notably get hungry. I try to have an apple, but I don't always. But I have these sticks in my purse, and I always have my Nikken water with me. So I just open one, put it in there, shake it around, and that's what I drink and let it fill my stomach. You know, when I'm hungry or when anybody's hungry, it's really not asking for you to go through the fast food drive and get French fries. It's asking for nutrition. So give it what it wants. It always holds me until I can get home. And if I'm still hungry, sometimes I'm not at that point, then I can get a healthy snack. Here are the features of the barley. Is young barley, organic barley grass harvested at its freshest for the potentiality. It includes only the highest quality organic ingredients. It's completely natural food with no preservatives, additives, and no fillers. It's the only juice of organic barley grass is used because it is the highest concentration of those vitamins and minerals and enzymes. It can be mixed with cold drinks or food and consumed at any time. Delicious lemon flavor from organic lemon juice powder, and even the children love it. It's certified organic by the QAI and gluten-free. When I say children love it, they really do. Start them early enough. My son was, I think he was 11 when we started it, and he's still on it today at 37. And I'm proud of that because he's paying for it himself. But anyway, for my grandchildren, They love guacamole. And so I take that avocado, and as I'm smashing it, I just take a little bit of Jade Greenzymes and put it in there. And oh, by the way, my animals get it on their food. They eat twice a day, and they get Jade Greenzymes twice a day. And it's the best thing I can do for their digestion purposes too. So don't forget about them. Now, it's time for you to go to the website of the person that invited you here. On their website is a free quiz. So when you pull it up, you will see their smiling faces and the little box. Click the box and take the quiz. You owe it to yourself. And then the person who invited you can help guide you as to what products Nikken might have to help with that, to give you a solution. So you too can find a better way to feel better, because that's what Nikken is about. And our goal is to create 10 million new wellness homes in the next few years. Please share this information, this video that will be available real soon, with your friends and your family. We all need to help each other. We are a group of global community wellness people that are humans being more. We're humans helping humans, and we have to help one another to get better, to get through this world. Be a part of this community. We'd love to have you. Get back to the person who invited you to this presentation and ask them to find out more. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, and I hope I inspired you. I didn't add a little bit of dental help, but I will. Take the J Greenzymes powder or the citrus, and when you have it in the water, put it in your mouth, swish it around. It's going to help topically to the gum tissue in your mouth and systemically when you swallow it. Take that hint from a hygienist of 48 years. Thank you so much. Bye-bye from Pam and Ron Barnes.